And welcome back to MH76 Gaming. My name's Morgan, this is Farm Simulator 19, and we're just carrying on with the tutorials. So we're going to give these a go. I've run through these off the stream, the fertilizing one, just to check, because I switched over to the gamepad instead of the keyboard and mouse, just to try the driving. So turned out to be a lot better, but we'll run through these for the video. So we're pretty straightforward. Okay, yep. Most basic way to improve crop yield is to apply fertilizer. There are many ways you can fertilize your fields using tools like manure spreaders, slurry tanks, and fertilizer spreaders. Manure and slurry come from cows and pigs. Manufactured fertilizer, solid or liquid, can be bought in the shop. Okay, let's go and get our tractor and attach a tool. So we got the spreader for the granular. Oops. Can we climb up this? Yes, we can if we try. No. Oi, oi, oi. I did it just before. Oh well. There's grains in there. Liquid in this one. Manure in that one. My controller skills might not be up to scratch yet. Might go for the liquid. When I did it before, I did the slurry one. So we'll try a different method. Not lined up on it properly. Alrighty. If necessary, make sure to unfold the tool, then turn it on and drive across the field to spread the fertilizer. Okay, so not actually sure how this one works. Let's try and unfold it. Oh, there's no unfold option. Okay, so I guess we just turn it on. Oh no, this is the slurry. The slurry tanker. Okay. Needed to just see how wide that was throwing so we know how close we got to be on the run back. But it's also blended in pretty well, so it's very hard to see. So we'll go about here. Oops, wrong button. Oh, that's interesting. So when you hop out of the tractor accidentally, it actually turns off your trailer if it's running. Okay, so we got pretty good coverage there. Okay, oilseed radish is a catch crop. Fast-growing crop you plant before the crop you intend to harvest. Once the radishes have started growing, you need to break and burrow them into the ground with a cultivator. This destroys them but adds a lot of organic matter and nutrients to the soil. Okay, so this is essentially using the radish crop as a fertilizer. Grab our weight. Grab our cultivator. Let's unfold it. Lower it into the ground. Let's get cultivated. Okay, let's lift it up to do the turn so we don't break it. When I was doing the practice with the gamepad that I wasn't recording, I actually got one of these ones with the long arms stuck on a tree doing a turnaround, so it does pay to fold them up if you're in a tight spot. Oops, wrong button again. Lower the cultivator. Okay, well done. You've learned how to increase the yield with organic and manufactured or synthetic fertilizer, and learned about catch crops. In the next lesson, you'll learn how to take good care of your fields. Okay, this is soil care. Change your environment. You can transfer from forests into fields if you want. Cut down the trees, move the stumps, and plow to create a field. Alrighty. After 3 harvest cycle, your field needs lime. Lime can be bought in pallets from the shop and is spread over a field with a spreader. As usual, go to the tractor, blah blah blah, attach the weight, attach the tool, get to work. Okay, so this is the spreader. Can we have a look in this one? So there's all the lime we're going to be spreading. So let me walk up the ladder that time. Not sure what was different to the last time, but anyway. Let's grab our weight. Let's back up, grab our spreader. Just going to maneuver a bit over further to the edge. So I don't think the spreader spread quite as far as they had positioned us for. Turn it on with X. Whoops. Going off the field there. So the less overlap you can manage, obviously the less of the stuff you're going to use, the lime in this case, and the less waste you'll have, so it should be more economical. And for the purposes of the tutorial, and I guess you'd know that after doing a few runs, how wide everything goes and how much overlap you need to leave. That one started alright, but we got a little bit off track. I swung out wide so we can get a good turnaround here. Okay, after harvesting corn, potatoes, sugar beet and sugar cane, it's a good idea to plough the field. Okay, to the tractor, get the plough. So this is our plough. Okay, so it's got things on the top and the bottom. Does that flip over? Because I'm not sure why you'd be ploughing the air. Must. Don't know if it goes in sideways, but then the wheel's not lined up to run. Let's grab our weight. Grab our plough. Okay, so it's all on the left. There's nothing off to the right, so let's lower it. Actually, do we fold it? No. It's just going to go into the middle. Lower the plough. It's not very wide, this one. It's only about as wide as the tractor. But it's not centered on the tractor, which makes it a bit interesting. Lift the plough. What's the option there to allow create fields? So if you turn that on, I guess you can go anywhere and create a field type thing. Lower the plough. So keep that back tyre on the line, we should be right. Okay. That's the end of that one. Soil care. Next we have baling. Learn how to make and transport bales. Most of the fields on the map are owned by the farmers, controlled by computers. They take care of their fields, always need assistance. They can hire you as a contractor. Check the job board and the contracts menu. Okay, so if you don't have your own farm, you can still go and make some money working for another farmer. In this lesson, you'll learn all about bales. Bales are compressed bundles of straw or hay that are easy to transport. Depending on your baler, you can create round or square bales. Hay is obtained by mowing grass and drying it, and it's used to feed your cows or sheep. Straw is obtained after harvesting wheat or barley. It is used as bedding for your pigs and cows. Let's make some square straw bales. Let's get in the tractor. Okay, so this thing's going to make some square bales. Interesting. Okay, so we can get up on top and have a look. Not a lot to see. Here's our tractor. We don't have a weight, okay? So I guess we just back up and hook onto this one. The Kun LSB 1290D. Okay, so unfold, turn it on or off, raise and lower, okay. I guess we first see if we can unfold the baler. Yes, we can. Lower the pickup. That was the thing at the front there. Okay, so that's going to pick stuff up. Turn it into a bale and shoot it out the back, I'm guessing. And X to turn on the baler. Interesting. Here comes our first bale. Okay, so we've turned it off while we turn around. Okay, is this just going to make one big unload baler? Is why. Oh, maybe we should have unloaded it first. Hang on a sec. Turn on the baler. Oh no, it's made it there. It's got a joint in it. Okay. Must be a set size so that it works too. Yep, there's another joint there. Okay, so that's fine. There's our two bales there. This one's pretty straightforward. It's just drive down this massive pile of grass, I believe it is. Well, these are straw bales, and it shows you in the bottom right how much of a bale it's got, I believe. When it hits 100, a new bale will pop out. Or a new bale will be started inside the machine, doesn't pop out till it gets pushed out the end. Okay, made some bales. Now we need to pick up your bales and transport them. Most farmers use a front loader, a bale spike and a bale trailer, but for this lesson we'll let you use the bale collector, which simplifies the work tremendously. Get in your tractor, attach the weight and bale collector, then lower the loading platform and drive into a bale to pick it up. Sounds easy enough. So we've got a conveyor belt thing on the back here, some rollers, I should say. So we've got a different tractor again. We've got a JCB fast track. Let's get our weight. Okay, so let's put it in operating position. I'm not sure how that works, actually, but let's... So we need to go down the right-hand side of the bales we've already got. And line up this ramp, this catch chute, I think, with the side of the bales. Oh, okay, it turns around. Fair enough. I did think it might just shoot it straight off the back there for a second, but if it's smart enough to turn around, it's pretty impressive. Okay, we got two, it stands it up. Okay. Let's get that up while we turn around. We don't want to break it. Actually be easier to do these two. Oh, this tractor's got four-wheel steering on it. Okay, let's get it in operating position. Yep, another one there for the stack. was going to go down the other end and turn around, but we might as well just do it here. Realign on these ones. Get the catcher down. Okay. So you don't have to be super accurate. Okay, hang on a sec. Whoops. Run into the bale. Okay, so we've got to transport our bales over to there. Let's pick that one up. Just trying to work out from the map where that is. Oh, it's just... Oops. Oh. Should be looking for the big green thing. It's a bit of a giveaway instead of just staring at the map. So we get over here, we unload our bales. Guessing they're coming off the back, so let's make sure the back of the trailer is in the zone. Unload bales. Oh no, we're going back off this way, are we? No. Not sure why it put that arm down to do that. Yep, unload bales here. Okay. That was baling. Next up we have forestry. Learn how to fell trees, cut them down with a chainsaw and a harvester, and sell the logs. Most of the fields on the map. Yep, we've already read that one. Let's start. Okay, in this last lesson we're going to talk about forestry. You'll learn to plant trees, fell trees, transport and sell wood. To plant trees you need a tree planter. Get in the tractor and attach the tree planter and the weight. Okay, so this thing is our tree planter. Interesting. Ah, there's a box of trees. Let's grab our weight. Grab our planter. Okay, make sure to fill the tool, then lower it and turn on the tree planter and drive across the field to plant trees. Let's drive up to it. Okay, so we lower the tree planter. I'm not sure how wide it's going to be, but I think it's going to be a pretty narrow run, but we will go where they've started us anyway. Turn on the tree planter. Okay. So we've planted trees. There are two tools for cutting down trees, a chainsaw and a tree harvester. Let's start with the chainsaw. You can use the chainsaw to cut down trees, make small logs and move them by hand. Get your chainsaw out, then rotate it horizontally. Yep, okay. If close to the height of the tree, the blue marker, position the chainsaw to the side of the tree with a green circular highlight appears. Activate the chainsaw. Okay. We rotate our chainsaw. So where's the green mark? There's no green mark on that. Unless I mean that blue ring. Okay, let's activate it and see what happens. Now align your chainsaw vertically and cut a small log about 1 meter. You can also remove the branches using the chainsaw. Okay, so we rotate it back up vertical. About 1 meter. Light piece of wood can be moved by hand. Once you have picked it up, you can rotate it, grab a log and put it in your truck. Okay, so we want to go next hand tool, which is none. Okay, there's our hand, so we can object too heavy. Oh, you're kidding me. Let's get the chainsaw back out then. Cut in half. Okay. Object too heavy. Oops. Oh, this one's not too heavy. We got that. Okay. Let's pop it in the back of the ute. Okay. Was a bit cumbersome with the control pad, that one, but having to hold B to activate the chainsaw and then use the right thumbstick as well, which is on the same side of the controller as the B button. So it's hard to hold that button and use the thumbstick at the same time, but anyway. Tree harvesters are expensive and can only fell trees with a straight trunk, but they can make long logs for what that are worth more money. Get in the harvester. The heck is that? It's not a harvester, that's the trailer. This must be the harvester. Look at that business. A Sampo Rosenlu. This one's actually articulated as well, so it bends in the middle. Okay, drive to a tree, turn on the harvester, place the claw in front of the tree and cut it down. Sounds simple. Oh, yep, there's the truck articulating. Okay, go to the front of the tree. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Turn on harvester. Okay, that opens it up. And cut. When the tree is in the claw, you can cut it into smaller logs. Try it. Change the cut length to 5 meters and then cut it. Okay, so LD and Y. Or 5 and cut. Okay, a forwarder is the best tool for transporting logs. It has a crane to grab logs. Put them in its trailer. It is used to sell these logs. First enter the forwarder. Okay, do I need to let go of this thing? Okay, X gets out of the truck thing. Geez, we're having some performance issues in the old Forestry one. The others were all fine. I need to turn some settings down. Oh, we can't get into settings while we're in the tutorials. That's right. Okay, stop the forwarder tipping over when we lift heavy pieces of wood. Unfold the stabilizers first. Okay, but I think we're going to have to go over here. Closer to the log first. Alrighty, so let's get some stabilizers, select tool. Control supporting arm. They must be the stabilizers. Okay, use the arm to grab a log of wood and put it in the trailer. Once you're finished, drive over to the wood selling point marked on your map. Okay, so change the tool, number 1 again, okay. How do we... Okay, so it's a combination of LB and RB together to bring up that second menu. Okay, so we're not there yet. We need to get over there a bit more. Okay, let's rotate that around a little bit. Okay, drop it down. Why isn't that going down? Right trigger by itself goes up and down. Fair enough. So it's a combination to control this arm of left trigger and the right stick, right trigger and the right stick, and left trigger and right trigger together with the right stick. So left trigger is the extension and the rotation of the arm. Right trigger is up and down, fasten and unfasten tension belts. And both together is the actual claw itself. Okay, so we've got the claw. Let's lift it up. Are we going to be able to get this in the truck? Probably not, actually. Let's actually grab it in the middle. Now we know what we're doing. Open it up. Okay, so... Yep, so let's lower that down again. Grab it in the middle. Now we're cooking with gas. The tree's in a real bad spot for where we've parked up, so let's that way, and we want to rotate the claw around, which was both of them, that way. Whoops, 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 whoops. Okay, so the weight of the wood when it's swinging is going to cause us a problem if we're not careful. Okay, so now we want to shorten the arm. Yep. We want to drop it down. Oops. Now we want to go open the claws. Get that thing up. Okay, so let's fasten tension belts. So it's strapped in. Now, how do we put the crane for transport? I guess we just fold it back. Oops. Okay, I guess that's that. Now we want to select tool again, and we want to raise the arms. So this one's a bit complicated. Okay, we got our log, we're strapped in, and we need to head over there on the map. There we are, in there. So we'll just duck in this driveway. Okay, now unload the log at the marked area to sell it by activating the lever. Okay. Just got to unload the log into this area. Shouldn't be too tricky. Just straighten up on it a little bit. Okay, so we got that yellow and black marked out area right beside us. Alrighty, so we want to change tool. No, actually we don't want the crane, we want the support arm still, and we want to lower the supports, and we want to unfasten the straps, change to the crane arm. Okay, lift it up a bit. Let's come this way with it. Into the middle of the log again. Yep. Let's open up the claws. This is the kind of thing, once you've done it a few times, it should be a bit easier. Let's lower it down. Else we've caught on the trailer there. Let's this way. Lower it down. Oops. Okay, let's grab the log. Now this one up. Let's extend that arm out a bit. Make sure we're clear of the trailer. Lift up again. Oops, this way. And we then want to rotate the claw so the log is straight. Now this one to lower it down. And that, open the claw. Look, it wasn't pretty. But we got there in the end. Actually, you're probably better off... Oops. Better off doing that. Okay, so we've got that there. Now, do we have to jump out and flick a switch? Is that what we're doing? Our log's in the area. Okay, hang on a sec. Let's, pretty sure it said flick a switch. Let's open the tutorial menu. That's the wrong one. This one. Okay, now unload the log of the marked area to sell it by activating the lever. Activating the lever. Which lever? Is this a lever? Ah, here we go. Sell wood. Oi, oi, oi. Fair enough. Okay, so... Thus concludes the tutorials for Farm Simulator. So I guess next time we come in, we'll actually start a career, whatever that entails, whether that's starting a farm or starting out working for someone else. We've got the tutorials under our belt. Might, yeah. You may need a little bit more practice at that forestry stuff. That was a bit complicated. But we got there in the end. We got it done. So it's not the end of the world. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this one, you can catch us live on twitch.tv/mh76gaming for more live gameplay. You can follow the Twitter at mh76gaming to be notified a few minutes before we go live with what we'll be playing. And after the streams, 1080p's are uploaded to YouTube. Just search mh76gaming, and they're each sorted into a playlist for each game, so you just find what you're looking for. That's about it. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your time, and we'll catch you for the next one. See ya.